And let's look at what's leading the bulletin. South Africa is today observing 47 years since students led an uprising over the use of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction in schools. However, with the triple challenges of poverty, inequality and unemployment in South Africa, the youth has lamented government's failure to ensure a better life for all. Our reporter NTLANTLA KGATLHANE has more.
A very good morning to you. Well, indeed, coming to you right here from Mangaung district, where Deputy President Paul Mashatile is set to lead the celebrations here, Youth Day celebration here in the Free State province. But with me, I'm with the acting Premier, Ntate Ketso Makume. Thank you so much for your time. Today, a very important day. Just talk to us with regards to the significance of continuing to commemorate such a day. Young people are complaining that, government has forgotten them.
Thank you very much. Good morning and good morning to your viewers. The importance of continuing with the day is just to commemorate the commitment and the sacrifices that were done by the generation of 1976. You will appreciate the fact that we need to continue with the legacy that they've left us, particularly the legacy of ensuring that young people are being developed and empowered to ensure that they live a happy life in a society and they themselves craft their own future. So today's event is taking a very different kind of an event. It's not those rallies where you just come and celebrate and go. We have called upon the financial sector, the private sector, some sitters and some agencies from government, even from the private sector, to come and expose young people to the services that they have, so that young people today could then immediately access opportunities. And even other government departments, particularly from our province, are going to make some pledges around here to ensure that some of young people who are going to live today, they live with the practical support so that tomorrow they could start and help themselves.
Talking about the legacy that was left by the class of 1976, when you engage young people on the ground, they always complain that they feel forgotten, saying that they are taking nothing away from the class of 1976. But today, or to date, as young people, they are faced with challenges like unemployment, substance abuse, and they feel very neglected, saying that the government is becoming rhetoric when they talk about these opportunities, when they talk about creating jobs. But on the ground, you ask them, do you know anybody who has received any assistance from government? They tell you on your face that, nah, from my side as a young person, I don't know anybody. What do you say to that?
Thank you very much. I think that's the reason why we have brought everyone here, or we have tried to bring everyone in this place, in this activity. And that is why we have changed the kind of the event that we used to have. Number one, we are today going to ensure that every young person who needs any information must go home empowered about what he or she needs to do in order to access information. The other thing is that most of young people, they have joined the rate of being job seekers. So today's opportunities are going to ensure that some of them, they leave this place being mindful of the fact that they can also be job creators, something that they've never thought about it, something that some they don't even believe that they could be job creators in the future. So this is the reason why we have brought everyone here. Indeed, most of young people are disillusioned because of the manner in which they have been exposed to these things. It has been in a manner that it was in silos. One department will do something there which is linked to other agencies or to other financial sectors, but there wasn't any coordination and any coherence in what they were doing. So today's event is trying to bring some cohesion between and amongst these sectors that are going to help young people.
One last question from me. We've seen a sort of a new phenomenon whereby during such events, you see young or South Africans in general being disinterested to attend them. But what you usually see is officials of government attending to such event. What do you say to that?
Exactly what I've just said, that some young people are disillusioned, but there's also negligence on the part of the history of this country. We seem to be more focusing on what needs to be done now and forget to inculcate history among these young people about the importance of our national events and our national days. So they need to understand firstly and be educated and be made aware of the importance of the day so that they can be able to attend even voluntarily to come either to listen or to participate and take an active role. We are calling upon young people today to remember that the class of June 1976 used the bricks to destroy apartheid. We are calling on them to collect all those stones and those bricks to ensure that they build and craft the future. That's the call that we are doing today.
Thank you so much. That was acting premier here in the Free State, Mr. Makume, saying that back in 1976, young people took stones and fought the apartheid regime. But today, 47 years later, under democracy, they are calling on young people to use the very same stones that were picked up by the class of 1976 and try and approach life differently, whereby those ones they used it to fight the apartheid regime. But this time they should use those stones and bricks to build their future, and calling them to not deter and always attend this event, saying that this event this year is going to be different, whereby they are moving away from just holding a rally, but to try and invite young people to come here and be part of initiatives that are going to come with this event. With that being said, it's back to you in studio.